The very first thing that we are going to do to make sure that you can access this is to make sure that you are connected to the NCHS BYOD network. If you are not connected to BYOD, you won't be able to get to Print Manager. So we are going to check your Wi-Fi settings. We can go down to the lower right-hand corner and check that. And I am connected to BYOD, so we are good to go. If you are not connected to BYOD or for whatever reason you're having trouble doing that, please come see me, Mrs. Schlechter, or Mr. Honahan, your tech integrators, and we can help you with that. Once you're connected to BYOD, we're going to go and navigate over to the Students tab on the NCHS homepage and go down to Print Manager. And it's going to ask you for your username and password. Your username and password are going to be your first name dot last name and the same password that you use to get onto Google, onto Moodle, onto all of your regular New Canaan logins. And once you log in, it's going to show you a list of your recent activity, anything that you have printed in the past. And if you haven't printed anything, it's not going to have anything that's there. And what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the print button, and we are going to look for a file to print. And from a Chromebook, it's a little bit different than it would be from a Mac or a PC. And we're going to click on select a file to upload. And what we are looking to do here is to do what's called a Google authentication. And we should only have to do this one time from your Chromebook. We're going to click on My Drive. And we're going to pick the file that you want to print. So I'm going to go down to Sample Document to Print. And it's asking me to follow the steps. So it says to open a Google authentication window. And it's asking for to view the files in my Google Drive, and I want to allow this. And it wants me to paste this code into that other window. So I'm going to hit Control-C and then hit Control-V, which is the paste, into this that little window right there. This is giving permission for Print Manager to use my drive to print. So now that has put that Google Doc into my Print Manager. You can see that it was actually already in there as a Word doc because I had tried it before, but now has it in there as a Word doc and it has it in there as a Google Doc. And what we would do now is we would click on Next, and it would give us a preview. We select the printer that we want. I'm here going to select the Library Xerox. I could select any printer that I wanted that was available. I'm going to select the number of copies that I want, and then we select Next. And we are now, this is where some students get tripped up. You have to select Print Now. If we didn't, it does look like it says success, your job is ready to be printed. It's just ready to be printed. We would actually have to select Print Now for it to be actually printed. And now you can say success, file printed successfully. And now we could print any of the other documents just by clicking on them and going through the same steps. And that is how we print from a Chromebook.